like we need to get the basics out of the way, like to begin. Like we need to know where you produce off of, like off the back, like if you're Ableton, we're gonna look at you a little different here,
Yeah. What do you guys have? Are you guys FL?
Yeah, we FL gang out
here. For sure. That's where I started on. I started on FL.
Oh, did you? That's what they. Yeah, that's always the story that people start on FL and then later on they get a knock on the door and then they go over to Ableton. They join the cult.
It's a good cult to be a part of.
I feel it. Not too bad.
True. That works
too.
Yeah. True. I was recording in right now as a fucking automation. So like my MIDI was going crazy right now. Like, what the fuck?
What was that doing? Was that doing
it wasn't recording audio?
It
wasn't recording. It was just recording notes on the piano roll. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, sick podcast. Hey, bro. We got a sick melody pattern. But we're the audio file though.
True. Now we good now.
Oh no, yeah, bro. No, we on, dude. We on. Lose the tempo.
Oh, also, I see. Are you like homies with OG Nixin? I don't know.
Yeah, we're good friends with him.
Yeah, because I remember like a while ago, I went to one of you guys' shows. And I was going for like Brojack and stuff, but OG was playing there like right when you walk in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what show that was, but
was it Riverside?
Yeah, I was in the underground, right?
What?
Was it Mezcal?
I don't know. It had like a side area, and it was like outside, but it was like all.
Oh, you're talking about when back to back with Yakz Dubs, right?
Yeah, Mezcal.
Yakz.
Yeah.
That was a sick show. Yeah, big shout out for
sick ass show.
Yeah, that was sick. I remember pulling up and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I remember. Hey, when I pulled up, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
OG Nixin.
I was sick.
OG Nixin and Yakz were headlining that night and fucking that shit got wild. That was like one of the most fun like shows, I think. Headliner wise, I think.
Oh yeah. I think the preparation for it was like very it was a lot of work, to make sure that
they could even play
a show like that in downtown Riverside for it to happen the way it did, because it was a packed night. A packed dubstep show in downtown Riverside and bringing down two dubstep pioneers like OG Nixin and Yakz.
Yakz, bro. Yakz been in the game for a minute,
for a fucking long time.
It's fucking crazy.
People always tell me like, oh yeah, I remember I used to see Yakz and Sudden Death like go back to back at the local stage at Wasted like years ago, and then now like obviously they're doing more bigger shows, festivals, and it's pretty cool to see the progression from these cats. Real tight.
Yeah, I mean, I knew what dubstep was through like high school and stuff, but I mean, it was mainly when I was like 18, and I kind of just came into the scene and found like bigger artists and like Sudden Death.
Whose role is it? I forgot.
You can hit it. Yeah.
So when you started listening to EDM music, it was bass music off the rip.
It was just like Kid and like like Zomboy, Alice in Wonderland, all that stuff.
You know what's crazy? Like this really trips me out right now. So I have a little sister, but she's like 22 right now, right? And she's just getting into the scene and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Zomboy kind of chilled out.
Oh yeah.
Like he after like 2014, 2015-ish, he kind of like chilled 2016. And he's recently been starting to pop out at these festivals. And I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh yeah.
But he's been starting to pop out. And I don't think he's doing that hard bass music no more. Because my sister went to go see him. She was like, oh yeah, do you know who Zomboy is? I was like, wait, are you talking about Zomboy? The dubstep Zomboy? She was like, I don't know. And she showed me his like logo and she was like, oh, that's Zomboy. Is he like reinventing his sound right now?
Kind of. I saw him at EDC this year. It was fucking threw down. That shit was crazy. But like, the set I saw in 2018 of him was like the same set I saw this year.
Oh, was it?
It's just not the same set, but like same style. It's still the same Zomboy. But I love it. I'm not hating on it.
No, yeah. I just noticed that now he's kind of popping out more, and I'm just kind of wondering like what he has in play. Usually when people disappear and then come back, something's happening.
Yeah,
there's an agenda going on.
Isn't he dropping a new song?
Yeah.
This weekend.
I can't remember when, but I did remember him promoting his shit.
For sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it is dope. OddOne, dude. Thank you for pulling up to the Lose the Tempo studio.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and I want to thank everyone that's listening in from SoundCloud and watching on YouTube as well for pulling up to the Spotlight podcast. You know how we do it over here. This is where we talk about all the trending topics in dance music and showcase upcoming platforms, music, and artists. If you guys dig the content as well, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and hit the bell alert button too to stay notified because we drop in every week.
Hit the bell. We're gonna have a bunch of different shit coming out, sets, different type of content.
Yeah, hit that fucking bell.
Yeah. Hey, it's the algorithm versus us, so you gotta help us out. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes we don't even know when we're dropping. So, y'all
hey, honestly, sometimes, hey, just leave a comment. Hey, we need to beat the algorithm.
Look, just know we drop every Monday and Friday, and throughout the week, you don't know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you'll get a set by fucking me and Carlos, or sometimes you'll get like a personal fucking sit down with OG Nixin and Duck Beats. You know, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Hey, and that's pretty tight. We were able to get OG Nixin.
Yeah, dude, that was sick.
And Duck Beats to come through in the podcast and talk to him about that. We might hear some OG Nixin house tracks. You know, fuck.
It's cool to know that OG Nixin comes from the IE area, bro, and that's what I fuck with because like it's affirmation that people from out here could fucking make it in this scene, you know?
Yeah, and it kind of, and I always hear a lot of people, especially from out here, especially some creators will be like, "Oh man, if you're like from this area, you're just never gonna make it because you're from this area." And I like to see artists like OG Nixin and like other artists like him that come from this area, like, you know, not support that particular viewpoint of that particular person just because you're from some area, you're not gonna make it. I mean, I can see why they might say that, but that's not ultimately true, bro. Because you can either be, you know, from a small town in Massachusetts or like to the biggest city like in California, like San Francisco, Los Angeles. Yeah. And I like to think it'd still be the same results.
Well, look at like Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and like all those guys, like all those big artists, you know, coming from like the projects and stuff. And it's really cool to see that shit.
Or even like a Gosley, he came from a fucking farm, bro. And I don't know which state it is, but he fucking was raised on a farm. He was like a farmer, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna make it in music." And
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
doesn't matter where you fucking come from, as long as you got the vision, bro. You could do it.
Yeah, it's real tight to see like the kind of people that are in this area. Like for example, I didn't even know that you were in Corona, bro.
Yeah,
like I met you. I got to finally meet you. The last Low End show when he went to go do a little surprise collaboration premiere.
Yep.
With Dubsexx. Shout out Dubsexx.
Yeah, shout out Dubsexx. He's a cool motherfucker. Go check his shit out.
Hell yeah.
Is that a final version?
No, it's not a final.
Oh,
it's a playable though. It is playable.
Playable.
You gotta do the second drop still.
It's definitely playable because when we heard that shit, we were like, "Hey, this shit's slamming."
I was like, "Wait," because you guys announced it was your collaboration, and then it dropped. I was like, hold the fuck up. Wait, what? And then like I was like, yeah, this is it right here.
Run the CDJ back.
Yeah, that was some big square 4 noises.
Oh yeah. How long y'all been having that in the tuck now?
Probably been working on it for a total of like 2 days. I don't know, like 2.
Before that?
Yeah, it was like probably like 2 8-hour sessions on it.
Oh, word. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How long ago did you guys start it though?
Oh, shit. I don't know, probably like a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like a month and a half. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Because he lives, I like Redlands.
Okay.
Area, and like he's got to drive a bit, so it's like a once in a while thing.
Yeah, it's definitely like an hour, 45-minute drive or so. Yeah. So off the rip, you said you got into bass music.
Mm-hmm.
And did that initially make you just think, yeah, now I want to produce, or like how did that go about?
I guess it was my first time, and when I saw Zomboy up there, I was like, dude, I want to be that motherfucker. Like, cause he was like, he had so much stage presence. Like he was like, oh, wall of death, like always open that shit up. Like just, it was sick to see, cause I had never seen that before, and I just liked like the control and like the fucking, I don't know. like the energy that he was giving.
like the energy choreography, like the
Yes,
going
crowd
on and
control.
shit.
yeah,
crowd control.
crowd
pretty
control.
much,
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool to see, and I was like, dude, I want to be that dude. Like, and at first I was like, oh, I can DJ and stuff, and then I was like, I gotta produce. Like, we gotta get into this shit.
Wait, so
And-
how did you make that connection that from I want to DJ to oh no, I need to not just DJ, I need to produce? Like what made you make that connection?
So I guess after that show, I was like on SoundCloud trying to find like every artist I could find, and luckily I came across, I think my first artist I came across was Symbiotic, you know,
Oh shit.
Sewer
right.
Sessions.
Yeah.
And then I went onto his Instagram through his SoundCloud, and I saw he was having a show in LA that weekend. I was like, oh no way, I gotta go like check this shit out. And it was like him, back to back Ranga, and then it was like Executioner and Digitus, all those dudes. And that was my first ever RIDDIM show, and I was just
Oh,
blown the fuck away, blown
Okay.
away. I was like, I need to do this, like that music. How do you make that shit? And then I ran into a few people, the underground boys, when it was a bunch of different people running it at the time. But I was in that group for a while and playing shows. You know, I was like playing a bunch of different people's music. I was like, yeah, I want to play my own shit. I want to like be able to, you know, give people like the feeling that I get when I hear the music, you know, with my sounds. And yeah, that's it right
Yeah, I
there.
like how you said like I want to play shit that's me, you know,
Yeah.
that expresses myself.
Yeah.
Because I can relate to you on that, where I had that like, you know, epiphany of like, oh damn, like, you know, when I go up on stage, like I'm kind of tired of just promoting other people's tracks. They be hidden, yeah, but
Yeah.
I want to start unlocking the artistic side of myself and
Yeah.
be able to like play tracks that is like as a piece of me artistically and musically that could, you know, either be that could evoke a certain emotion live, you know,
Oh, yeah.
whether that's emotional on some millennium shit or it's like getting really aggressive with like the heavy bass synths, you
Yep,
know,
yep.
with like the producers like Excision and so and so.
Mhm.
So it's pretty cool, you know, that you say that, because I feel like a lot of other people have had that same like moment of like, oh yeah, I want to start making my own shit.
Yeah.
And, you know, creating my fan base and have people, whoever like fucks with my style, like, you know, that's the people I want around me.
Yeah. And it was pretty cool because like in the beginning, you know, it's pretty hard to like push yourself to actually watch those YouTube videos and like learn shit.
Facts.
But like I got lucky with some people that like helped me and like actually like grind on my stuff and like go for it. And yeah.
I think it's good to have people like that around you, especially if they're just like, even like not even producing per se what you want to, but they have the knowledge of that.
Mhm.
It's good to have those people around and
Oh,
just
yeah,
like
exactly.
poke at their mind and stuff like that.
So was OddOne like your first project, or did you have like several before the OddOne?
Originally it was OddOne Out. And I don't really know why that out was there. I mean, I guess I was going for like, you know, the phrase OddOne Out. You know, you're the kid in the corner, never gets picked. But like, yeah, I mean, it was OddOne Out, and then I took the out because a couple of my friends were like, "Oh, it'd be cleaner with just OddOne," and I was like, "Yeah, I could dig that." Got a new logo made, and it stuck. So
I was checking out more of your stuff as well, and I'm actually very curious to hear your story on this. So you consider yourself with this OddOne project, you consider yourself the welder from hell.
yes,
So what kind of what made you want to go in this direction of like, yeah, this project's like more so from like the perspective of a welder from hell, and then going into like the direction of like, you know, heavy dubstep rhythm that you're in right now.
Well, I mean, my career is welding. Now, the music thing is a hobby.
All right, nice.
And I'd love to make it a career, but right now I specialize in underground tunnel pipe welding. I work for a company, Dean's Welding. But yeah, I wanted to take that and put it into this character that I made up, and I wanted to do it into stuff that I like darker stuff. I've always like the darker side of things, I guess. Call me emo or goth or whatever. I don't really know. It's just I like the darker shit. And like a lot of it came from like seeing people with masks that you don't buy at the store, like Slipknot and like the custom stuff. I think it went out.
Shit, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Are you good? Hit the subscribe button.
You're influenced by like metal music and stuff like that?
Not originally. I mean, like I kind of was into it. I got more into it. I don't know. I'd say like 2 years ago when I met my friend Austin Scoot Dubs. He used to be a drummer and he's opened me up to a lot of like metal stuff. And I went to see Slipknot probably like a month or two ago. Finally, because I've been wanting to see them for a while, and dude, seeing them with like the masks and stuff, it's just fucking crazy. Like, but I had always seen people like Rez like with the goggles or like Fun Case with like I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wanted to collide everything that I've ever liked and something that I was currently doing, like the welding, and make up my own character. So. It's cool because like I get to be that like person for that hour or 45 minutes you're up there and like expressing this like side of you that no one gets to see. So
yeah, I think the whole welding helmet is really cool because it derives from like your real life too. So like it's putting like a piece of you also into like your brand and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead.
So yeah, man. So staying anonymous out here, aren't you? Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Gotta stay anonymous.
I feel you.
I don't know.
You know what? I feel like when if you were to like blow up, it's not even like if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
I feel that it's pretty cool to feel that if you were once you go through that stage, it's like you don't really gotta like how would I say, sacrifice like your privacy because no one's gonna know like how you look.
Yeah.
So when you go out, like it's like like no one knows that I'm OddOne, but I'm OddOne because I always got the mask.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually had no vacancy a couple episodes too, and he tells us about that, how he likes to stay anonymous.
Yeah.
And it's cool that sometimes that we were joking around. I'm like, yeah, I bet you it'd be cool that you're hyping yourself up too. Like, oh, do you guys know no vacancy? Like, that's a homie. And I was like, that's actually no vacancy, like hyping himself up.
Yeah.
So like I think it's just pretty cool, like the like to be anonymous and do all that. What made you want to go in that direction? Like, cause you could have just not done the mask. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I with the OddOne thing, like I've always been like that kid that always gets picked last and like, just like the odd one out. And I've always been like super shy. And also when I started playing and I was like doing shows and it wasn't like super big crowds, but I've played to like decent crowds and I never liked looking up and seeing that. So with the Welder's like mask, I left like the actual screening in there so that I can see the CDJs like perfectly, but I can't really see the crowd. So sort of like a block, like, so I can't, like, it's like an anxiety tool, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've never called it that before, so that was the first time. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, also like aliens too. That nobody knows who the fuck they are. I mean, you can't even like think of like a picture or like a face like to put to them. And I've always wanted that. Like you don't know who he is. Like you don't know.
Word.
Yeah. It's like a villain, sort of. Like sometimes you don't know.
Like who are these people?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I think it adds like adds a lot to like the project as well. Like I was like, who is this? Who, like what, they? Like,
yeah. It definitely adds like a little more character, even though there's less character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people would want to like the spotlight, and they want to feel like recognized. So I feel like that's like it's interesting, for people to take that route, like yourself and other people as well. So and your mask is like customized, right?
Yeah. It's all custom painted.
Yeah. What you did that yourself, or you got that?
I had an ex a while ago who painted it, who will stay unnamed. But yeah, she did a fucking dope ass job on it. She said I could keep it too, like, you know, just do it.
All right, cool.
I was like, all right.
I feel you. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It be like that
And
sometimes.
I've been thinking about doing like the same like look and stuff, but maybe like different colors and I don't know, maybe do something different.
Oh yeah, that's tight. Like throughout seasons, like you have just like different.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
yeah,
like put on like different pairs of shoes.
Yes,
different
yeah.
themes and shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
dope.
That's pretty tight. I know deadmau5 does stuff like that. Like, he has like different helmets.
Mhm. Yeah, I definitely would maybe like different like smile or like a face structure. And there's different types of like welding hoods as well. So do like a half face or something. I don't know. Could go anywhere with it. I don't really know.
Yeah, bro. And you've been doing really good this year with releases, bro.
Yeah, I definitely tried to stay on top of it this year. Especially with COVID and like being able to stay inside and like I was pretty slow at work for a while, so I got to like really crack down on like production. So like I mean I really got into production only like 2 years ago, like a solid 2 years now. I've like known how to produce and put stuff together. But yeah.
Yeah,
this
your
year.
stuff sounded real nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, this new one, if you guys haven't heard it, Experiment 666, go stream it on SoundCloud. It's being put on all platforms right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've also seen you released on Underground Entertainment's
Yeah.
compilation. Was
Yeah,
it that?
yeah, it was the Chrome Plates. Shout out Underground Chrome Plates. That was a fire compilation, and I'm glad I was a part of it. And that was like, I don't know. I mean, it was a cool song, but I was just ready to kind of like get rid of that one. And yeah, I don't know. It's still cool though. It's not one of my best.
And I know they're local too, like LA area. Have you met the team as well in
Oh
person?
yeah. We're all really, really good friends. We try and meet up at least twice a month. We always have like stuff going on with like a release, at least one or two from like any one of us each month. But it's really cool because we like get to do photo shoots for that stuff. So we're always, together and hanging out. So,
All right, awesome. Have you played any shows for them?
no, I have not this year. When Underground was owned by a few other people, I played some shows for them, like in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was there was a club in Downey. I played for them. I don't know the name of it. I don't even know if it's a club anymore.
That's where I was born, actually.
Oh, in Downey?
Yeah, Downey.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then I moved over here when I was 3. So that was like maybe 1999.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Downey's pretty cool. I have some homies who live in there. We used to go to the Norms right next to the club. You guys Norms? It's like
Isn't that like
it's like a 24-hour like breakfast, like I don't know.
like a
I don't know.
diner?
Yeah.
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 Pretty bomb food?
It's all right.
It's like kind of like your like Dennys or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, literally.
For sure. Fuck
like
Dennys, bro.
Yeah, dude, fuck Dennys.
Fuck.
Fucking Dennys, bro.
Yeah, bro. And you're on Ableton, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So you went from FL Studio, like you mentioned earlier,
Yeah.
and then went over to Ableton.
Yeah, I was on FL for probably like 2 to 3 months, and like I don't know, my friend showed me Ableton, and it was more like catching to the eye to me, and it was a little easier, like I don't know, like what do you call shortcut wise, like the cut and paste and stuff. I don't know, like the workflow. I like the workflow of Ableton just like a little better. So I know you guys are FL, so sorry.
We're
about
looking
that.
you at with like faces of disdain. Right
Hey,
now.
but you know what, bro? I've had a lot of guests come on here and say they work on Ableton, and I feel like the more and more I hear people like vouch Ableton, like
Hey, you
the
should.
more of my side's like, fuck, man, I'm like this close to like downloading Ableton.
Dude, I just got 11, and it's really nice. I enjoy it a lot. You should just try it out.
Well, what BPM are you producing nowadays? Sounds like some 145, 140.
Well, some of them are 140, some of them are 145. I haven't touched 150 yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go there. It's a little too fast for me. I mean, I guess if you do it right, it can sound like good or like whatever you want. it to sound like, but like this recent song I'm doing, it's at 90 BPM, and it's like a crazy experimental.
All right.
I've been dabbling in some stuff
Like the
that.
freeform.
Yeah, like the
bass type
freeform.
shit.
Yeah. Sort of like, I don't know, like Of the Trees, and you know Of the Trees.
It's kind of like
He makes like the freeform stuff.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
Kind of like Ganja White Knight.
Yeah,
type stuff.
yeah. It's he's sick with it.
Yeah. What do they call it nowadays? Wook bass.
Yeah, wook bass.
Wook bass. Where do they get these terms, bro?
And I heard people were getting offended that it was named wook bass.
Oh, real shit.
Or like Subtronics was getting hate because he was calling his stuff Wooked on Tronics. And they were like fucking talking about, I don't know, it was some stupid shit. Something that doesn't belong on my Twitter feed. It's just all that drama shit.
I feel it. No, yeah. I might. Hey, you never know. Maybe in a year I might be on Ableton, bro.
Hey, run it.
Hey, I've seen like a lot of people vouch FL Studio early in the years, and then later become Ableton. Like,
dude, hit
experts.
me up. Well, just come over anytime.
Oh, damn! Look at
I'll
that.
I'll show you the fucking ropes.
Oh, fuck, man! God damn it.
God damn.
Oh, bro. Yeah, man. First podcast too, huh,
Yeah,
man?
this is my first podcast.
How's your experience doing like a first podcast?
This is really fun, especially
man.
after we smoked that blunt. I feel a little less tense now.
Oh yeah, nah, dude. I really glad to have you come out. I mentioned it before. Like I saw you at the Low End show, for what was it? The bass night.
Yeah,
At the bass night, you went to go back to back with Dubsexx and you dropped that collaboration.
Yeah.
What can we expect to hear that collaboration drop?
I don't know. I don't know. I'd definitely say 2022, but I don't know. Maybe like early to mid 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Show.
Just a little longer.
Oh man, hey, YouTube, SoundCloud, y'all had to be there when you and Dubsexx dropped that shit, bro. That shit was
Thank you.
ridiculous. Oh man, I should have recorded the live set that night.
Yeah.
Damn, I messed up. I should have ripped that shit.
Yeah. Rip it. I'll just send it to you.
I got you. Man. Yeah, you got any shows? Coming up that you're playing?
Currently, no. Yeah, I don't really aim for shows unless they come to me. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't really know how to go about that. Like,
Word. Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
Are you doing this all by yourself right now, or do you have like a manager that helps you out?
No, this is all by myself.
All right.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to manage, I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Like you know, you can always leave that open and see like, who comes up to you, like if they want to help and manage.
I've had a few people, but I don't know really where it's gonna go. Hopefully soon.
If you want to learn a little more about like what managers should do or shouldn't do and stuff like that, we've had a few episodes where we've had actual managers on and we talked to them about
how they I need to go through that.
Yeah, so we've had the manager for like Mystic and Manada, their manager, we've had him on.
Okay, sick.
We've had the manager for do you know who Kendall is? She's like a house
not really.
What type of DJ is she? House-ish?
Yeah, house, like tech house,
sure,
minimal
for sure.
house
House
producer.
some shit like that. But like, yeah, she's
sure.
really big. And her manager named Ashley, she used to manage for like Dim Mak label and stuff like that. So it was really cool, like having her here and like hear her perspective on actually doing booking artists and like what she looks for in artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like definitely if you want to learn more about that, check out some of those episodes.
For sure. I'll definitely be doing that for the do's and don'ts.
Yeah. What's your experience on like the business side of that? Like do you really like try to get yourself like learn about that side of it, or do you really just try to stay like more dedicated on the creative aspect of the project?
I would love to do both. I don't really know. I mean, you just mentioned, going back and looking at that stuff, but yeah, I mean, I'd definitely be interested in getting into the business side of things, because I'm like trying to build a brand too, and like you don't know how to do your shit.
Yeah, I feel like not only that too. As you get to know more of like that business side, like you'll be able to know exactly too, like if when someone comes in and wants to like help you out with a project and manage it, like at least that you'll know like if they know what they're doing type shit too.
Yeah.
So that way like a manager can come in like they think they know what they're doing, then like obviously like they may or they probably know what you're doing, but at least you know like what's going on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, not having to feel like, oh shit, like am I getting like the shit end of the deal or whatever? Because you see a lot of those cases where you know managers get hella like shady and shit later on and shit, whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand with a couple of people. It's pretty shitty, but I don't know. I haven't really like delved into like that side of things, and I'd love to. So.
Let me ask you this. So say like you're releasing a track. What's like your first steps to like say you have your track ready, done. What's your next step when you do that, like when in releasing?
Definitely send to the homies and like get their feedback.
Okay.
And that's like throughout the process, I guess. Discord, I used to hate it, but it's my best friend now. And like, you know, there's a lot of different things you can do with feedback and like feedback streams and stuff. But like definitely finished products. I just recently started like sending to labels because I felt more confident like about my music. Which actually I have a release with Rail Breakers on the 24th.
Hey, that's lit.
For the Christmas compilation.
Congrats.
Oh, it's dropping on the 24th?
Yeah. And this is my first label release. So
that's
like
super dope.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I just recently kind of started getting more confident about my music and sending to people, but I definitely I don't know. Yeah.
So okay. So I think advice when releasing, just for anyone listening as well.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do like at least a month to 2 weeks to a month worth of like promotion before you release it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think a lot of people like neglect that aspect of of music and brand awareness and stuff like that. So definitely a big promo run to your release. Definitely for sure. We've been doing like at the beginning of the week and like, or actually mainly like 2 weeks out, we'll start promo, like give like a heads up, like, oh, I'm going to be dropping a song. Okay.
And then like a week, maybe like hint it throughout that week, maybe like a half finished cover art or something that's like blurred out. I don't know, the typical stuff.
Yeah.
And then like, peeks. Sneak peeks. And then like week of you like show the cover art. And then like halfway through the week, give it like a tease. Okay. And then like usually that weekend when it drops, or it could be that week, just heavy every day, just like posting almost like every other hour. Like, especially it's cool getting people to like repost your stuff because then you like get to put that on your feed and then it's like more and more and more. And it's, I don't know. I'm not really good at the social media aspect of things. I'd love to be, but like it's just hard. It's just like really hard to get a hold of like the algorithms and stuff and like repost groups.
It's honestly with social media, it's all about like playing the social media's game. Like do whatever the social media wants you to do because that's how you're gonna get your shit in the algorithms. If you're doing what social media wants you to do, like reels, you know how reels are a big thing on Instagram and stuff now?
Yeah.
Like just start using it because Instagram's putting it there for a reason, you know? They want you to start using it. And if they see that you're an avid user of the new features that you're using and that they're producing and stuff like that, and you're constantly using them and you're constantly putting out content, then they'll start circulating your shit through all the algorithms and shit, you know? Because you're also helping them out at the same time.
Yeah. I gotta start doing that for sure. Because I see those reels and it's like it's a newer feature, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because like it's definitely
because like our timeline, like I don't know if you noticed, but now like, and this is just Instagram, but now like it's starting to turn into when you scroll, it's just going to post. Like it's not even free scrolling anymore. So it's like it's just switching a totally different direction now.
Yeah, definitely got to be on top of that.
But let me ask you this: are you on TikTok?
No,
I
do not own TikTok.
Neither do I. And honestly, I'm kind of behind. Well, so Lose the Tempo has a TikTok, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's not something that like we're constantly looking at and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I'm just getting a bunch of feedback and a bunch of people saying like putting your music on TikTok is probably like some of the best things to do, because when's the last time you heard someone blow up off Instagram?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
when's the last time you heard someone blow up on TikTok?
Pretty recently, yeah.
Right, yeah.
And like I've been like come to with that idea, and I mean it'd be cool because like I can do like different stuff like with the welder, like actually welding stuff, and like involve him in it. But I don't know. I just think TikTok's kind of a shithole. So I don't know.
And I'm not saying just go straight to TikTok, but I'm saying like go to like the social medias or go to every outlet you can, because you never know, you might get a fan base off of fucking when Carlos puts out his music through a distribution. This distribution sends his track to a game, right?
Yeah. There's like a game out there that like every time it's like a rhythm game. It's like a third-party rhythm game. It's like a computer game. I forgot what the name of it is.
It's like Guitar Hero, but for your fucking fingers and shit.
Yeah. I guess like every time I release and distribute a new release, I guess like whenever that particular game system updates the catalog, like my shit gets like added in there, and people could like
interesting
play my track.
Oh, that's sick.
And that's considered a play count. Like
he has a lot of people play his tracks on that shit.
No way, dude. That's sick.
It's on YouTube. It's like you can check that shit out.
Oh, all right.
It's cool too, cause like I could track when my tracks are on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll give me all the video links, and I'll like click on that video link. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like there's like a remix that's going around with one of my tracks. It's like collecting hundreds and thousands of views.
Holy shit.
And it's like about 10 videos too on his YouTube.
Oh my god.
Like some dude made like this crazy hardstyle bootleg, and like it's just, I don't know. I guess this fool's fan base is like hella crazy, and like
that's insane.
This fool's like collecting all these views for the bootleg on my original.
Yeah.
It's been it's been crazy to see, like, to be able to track and like.
Did you think it'd blow up like that? Like where?
Nah, I mean, not really. Well, I mean, I had a remix competition for that track. So, I mean, I don't know. I think the word spread, and like, I don't know, just for that particular release, like a lot of people ended up, grabbing the stems and making their own versions. And
that's sick.
I did a remix EP as well, like a month later. So I selected like 3 official tracks and did my own like remix EP. And I'm gonna do more of that too. I think that's like a really great way as well to like market a release as well. It's like add a remix competition to it.
Yeah. I definitely should. I've never thought about that. I've seen him recently, like advertised. But I definitely should.
I think I would definitely suggest to any producer that's like listening, like I would just try out, like definitely maybe doing like a remix competition for like every maybe not every release, but a release you really like add a remix competition. And just on the marketing aspect of it, like it's just. People are gonna go to the original, but all right, well, I've heard a remix of it, but let me go and check out the original. And some people might end up liking more of the original, because there's times where I've listened to the remix before the actual original. Mm-hmm. Remix is buzzing, but I go to the original, I'm like, oh shit, like the original's really buzzing.
Really, yeah.
And sometimes the remix is more buzzing, but more so like people create their own versions, and sometimes that remix might even pop. Like some other people's remixes might even pop more than the original, and that's really great for them. And at the end of the day, like it's just people going back to the source. And that's like it's a really great way that I think it's cool to market for any release that you do. Like include a remix competition to it. Let people download the steps in exchange for people reposting your track, so people can listen to the original source, which is the track. And
I gotta do that. Yeah.
I think that's why I did. Toxic Love was like one of my top tracks of this year.
Fuck yeah!
And I think I'm gonna do that more. I think I'm gonna start doing more remix. I think everyone should start doing more remix competitions for like the tracks. And to be honest, like a lot of these versions too, a lot of these cats that make the remixes, man, they you know how SoundCloud does it, bro. Like they get dirty, bro. Like all these versions are like bangers, bro. So I mean, why not make a remix competition? Like maybe a sick ass producer would come in there and like do their sick ass twist on it, and the next thing you know, bro, like they did something on your track, and that's pretty tight.
Yeah,
it's real dope.
It puts a twist on your sounds too, and like it's almost like a collab of like you guys or like the person who's remixing. It's sick to see like what they do with your sounds and stuff.
And then it's also making connections too. At the end of the day.
Straight up. And people need to definitely, because there's so many like it's so clicky. This fucking scene.
It's so weird.
It's so
never
weird. I
noticed
don't
that
even
until-
understand.
And honestly, it wasn't like that until recent, to be honest, until like the whole that honestly, from my point of view, the whole bass scene happened, like big rhythm and like heavy bass shit. And then people just started clicking out, and I was like, "Oh, damn! This is
it's interesting for sure.
Yeah, it's a different
even
culture.
people who like are still basement producing, but like get on like labels and stuff. Not like huge labels with small time, but are still just they're just like opposite direction. Don't talk to you. It's kind of shitty. It's like which is weird. Just talk to that person.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like that, bro.
Making things awkward as fuck.
Real shit. I know. Yeah. Sometimes behavior be really weird, especially when you're out and about. Like especially at a show.
Yeah.
Like you see certain particular group of people. Like you can just tell energy a lot of times is very vibrant.
Oh yeah.
In the stage.
Yeah.
And it could be very tedious as well. And I mean, every scene has its like toxicity. I feel.
Yeah.
Over in IE, he has its own toxicity. LA obviously has its own toxicity. It's funny. A lot of people come from other parts of the United States and they go to LA thinking like, oh yeah, I think LA is like the vibe.
No.
They get to LA, it's like, oh shit, low key, this ain't the vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, the connections are there.
No, yeah, oh for sure.
The connections are there, but the vibe is the.
That's like the place you like have to be at. I mean,
like
not have to be
it's
at.
like it's kind of like
back.
showing up to work and like the workplace is just like, oh, like this is work, but I mean the connections are there, the promotions are there, and like
Yeah. I don't know.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, especially being like from Temecula and when there's like no like scene out there. Honestly, like I mean, I don't have like much friends, but the ones who do aren't super into dubstep. I mean, I'm pretty like obsessed with it, but like
Yeah, and I just also want to add too, believe it or not, you're doing honorable work. Like being a producer like yourself and coming from Temecula, like IE specifically, man, because there might even be someone, I mean, given like big or small, like you're following, like there's just probably someone like looking up to you because of your music production. It's probably like older or younger than you, thinking like,
I hope
oh shit, like I live like in a town like Temecula, maybe not in California, but maybe I'm in another state and I'm making this kind of music and it could give someone hope. It could give someone joy that, oh yeah, like I could do it too. Like it's more so like that.
And it's sick too, cause like on SoundCloud I was looking at this year, cause like the highlights and stuff. The like place that listened to me most was Brazil. And I was like, oh, what? I didn't know I had a fucking fan base out there. And like Australia and all that stuff. It's really cool. And I'm like, I hope I'm inspiring people to make rhythm.
No, yeah, man. The rhythm has been loose.
Yeah. Rhythm is something else.
So, you've been releasing like consistently, right? Do you plan to this next coming year just like flood us with a bunch of music, or what's that looking like?
No, yeah, I plan on releasing just as much, or if not more, next year. I'm sitting on a bunch of music right now, but definitely gonna aim for more like label releases. Even if I mean, like there's a few that I've sent to, and they're like, yeah, possibly next year. So, yeah, I definitely want to be still consistent with my music. There are like times when I get slow just because like work will pick back up and I'll be like out of town and shit. But yeah, I hope to stay on top of music.
Now, before we get into EDM Confessions, speaking of like consistency of like your releases, have you ever thought about like going like maybe outside the box for a minute and maybe going into like house or like or future rhythm, trap? Like have you ever like
I've definitely tried trap. I've tried future rhythm and I'm not the greatest at it. I mean, I definitely branch out and like I said, like the experimental stuff. I do make some like lo-fi and like liquid drum and bass. I really like that genre.
Yeah, that's just like
that shit's crazy. Definitely trying to get more into that. My friend Octodub, who also
big shout out to Octodub.
big shout out Octodub. His side project Spoopy.
Yeah,
Bro, that shit is crazy. Go check his shit out.
We've had a track in a recent past guest at Tempo. We played his track.
Dude, his shit slaps. He's a really, really good producer and a really good friend of mine. So
yeah, big shout out Octodub.
Yeah,
Or
shout out
Sploopy.
Octodub and Spoopy. Same person, but
Yeah, well, all right, man. Well, let's get into EDM Confessions. So this segment right here, bro, think of it like the EDM version of like Cards Against Humanity.
all right.
You get some cards, questions. You get put in different scenarios.
All right, cool.
You know, we'll go ahead and we'll do 3 each.
Okay.
3 for me, 3 for you,
Okay.
and
Sounds good.
nothing too complicated. Oh, there you go.
Oh, for sure.
Awesome. And thank you guys also as well for staying tuned in here on this episode here with my special guest, OddOne. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you dig the content. Leave a like on the video. Hit the bell alert button. Stay notified. All
Stay
right, brother.
notified.
Yeah, stay notified. Let's beat the algorithm together. All right, you feel me?
Yeah, because they don't be fucking putting our guest at tempo videos in the algorithm. Like if you search us up on YouTube and shit, you will not see any of those videos.
That's fucked.
Only our interviews. But it's because we use fucking copyrighted music and stuff
Oh,
like
shit.
that.
Oh,
So they're like, nah, fuck yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I heard they're
Fuck
kind
it.
of
We
a
do
bitch
what we
about
do
that.
over here at Lose Tempo.
Yeah,
you know?
we give you free content, bro.
I'm saying we out here. All right, bro. So if you want, you could go ahead and ask me first, and we'll just go from there. So you can start
Okay.
from any order.
So I can like do any of these cards?
yeah, you can go from any order, bro.
Okay, for sure. Let's see. Let me just read these real quick. Light show or headbang?
So there's
And-
this,
And that's our version of truth or dare. Light show is truth, headbang is dare.
Oh, for sure.
So
so I'm gonna choose a light show, bro. I'm gonna choose truth, bro. I ain't gonna do it there on the podcast. Come on now.
he never
Keep it
picks
true.
dare.
I don't even know why you was giving me this card, bro.
Baby, we're
truth.
gonna catch you slipping
So
one
what do
out.
I?
Maybe,
I just ask you a question.
Yeah, ask me any question, bro. From
All right.
Yeah, fuck it. It could be anything, bro. Anything,
he has to
bro.
answer, and I'll
When
let you know if he's lying.
When's the last time you ripped a track?
Oh, bro. Easily like yesterday morning, bro.
Oh, for sure. All right.
Yesterday morning.
All
bro.
right.
Real
Not
shit.
even-
Hey,
there you
but
go.
I had a good
Hey, if
reason.
it's a
I had a
fucking
good reason
banger-
for it.
What?
I had a good reason for
All
it.
right. All right.
The track's download gate was broken.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I mean, you feel me? Like it was just like
it's a free download.
It
in the
was a
game.
free download. So
I guess that makes it okay.
hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, download gates. It was from Artist Union. You feel me? So
Oh, true.
yeah, it went down. you feel me?
Yeah.
yeah. Rest in peace, Artist Union.
Yeah, dude. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
I've been going through music and clicking on the link, and I go and
It's
it's
not there?
fucking
Fuck.
down. I'm like,
Like, shit. Show my Patreon. All right, bro. All right, let me go and hit you with one. Let's see.
Ooh, it's a good one.
All right, OddOne. Create a name for a new EDM genre.
oh shit.
And tell us what kind of genre would that be?
Let's see. Do like I don't know, a new genre.
Your EDM.com called you up. They're trying to give you a bag, $50,000. They just need a new EDM genre, bro. They need something.
Damn,
Let's-
you said 50,000? That ain't shit.
Hey, 50,000.
Hey, these
Hey,
fucking
For a new genre, bro, fam.
Hey, these media be lowballing. Media platforms be lowballing.
Shit, I don't know. Let's do like piano step.
Piano
step.
Piano step.
Okay.
It'd be like Mozart, but with a heavy bass and like a rhythm kick
All right.
kick clap pattern.
All right. Okay.
140 gang,
140. Oh, okay.
but with Mozart on the beat.
Yeah, for sure. Mozart looked like a 140 BPM dude.
Yeah, he low-key did.
Yeah. Oh man. Who also? Beethoven. What kind of BPM you think Beethoven was? He looks.
I
More
think
like
he's
a
running like a 132.
132.
Yeah.
I feel it. That's funny.
That weird
Did
shit.
they know what BPM like they were in back in the day?
I don't
Like-
even know.
Like were they?
I mean, I don't think they knew BPM. Maybe like the
like their way of like measuring like
shit. I don't
tempo,
know.
right?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know.
I don't really know what they would do. I mean, the thing that's like the ticking. What the hell is that?
The
Metronome?
metronome.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know those are pretty old school.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
I don't know when
sure
those
it is.
came about, but
Huh, you're
feel like
right,
that's
you're right.
maybe
we might
they
have
do.
to dig deep, bro. The origin of the BPM.
origin of the
Damn.
BPM.
Damn, bro. Music history with OddOne.
A documentary
Yes.
by Lose the Tempo.
A documentary
Discovering the BPM.
Oh shit!
On
damn.
the hunt for the BPM, dude.
Going
on the
deep.
day of 140. BPM was found.
Dude, this was back in Mesopotamia ages.
Back in 1000 BT before tempo.
Yeah. Before tempo, yeah.
After tempo and shit.
Jeez.
That was funny.
Yeah, but piano step. I think
Piano step,
I
alright.
think that's the answer, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, we messed with that. Piano step.
Yeah.
By OddOne.
Yep.
Cool. Here's your bag.
Thanks.
Awesome. All right. All right. Cool. So go ahead and choose the other two cards that you haven't chosen.
All right, cool. You can call one DJ for their USB. Who are you calling? This is hard.
Damn.
There's a lot of good ones. I know who I would steal it from.
I think
Who you stealing from?
I'll. Oh yeah.
Schism.
Schism?
Oh, shit.
Bro,
Oh,
that
okay,
that
okay.
dude.
That must be fucking wild. You
There's
right.
probably some crazy music in there.
I think I would go ahead and call up Virtual Riot.
Oh yeah, him. Oh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I would
No,
call
that's
up
a good
Virtual
one.
Riot.
I
'cause-
feel like he has his cues on point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling up Virtual Riot. Like, hey, bro, let me use your USB.
Dude, yeah, definitely Schism. That's a
Oh yeah, that's Never say die. Fucking
Yeah.
probably has
the
unreleased
Godfather,
material.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
All right, bro. Let me
that's
go
what
and
I'm on it.
get you with the next question. All right, OddOne, you're throwing a rave. What are you going to call it?
Calling it right.
Where are we going to, bro? I've been waiting this whole month. I got my ticket 3 months ago, bro. What rave am I going to? What is it called?
Does it have to be like a large, like
No.
3-day?
No.
So it can be something. Okay. How about let's do like the Welder's Workshop,
Welder's Workshop. I'm guessing that's gonna be some heavy shit.
and
right
it's
there.
just one stage with like I don't know, with like a bunch of crazy artists on it.
All right.
Welder's Workshop.
Welder's
Oh yeah.
Workshop.
Where at? If you had to choose a location, where would you want to do this?
I don't know. I heard Denver's pretty popping. I heard Denver's popping.
Oh man,
Bass
that's-
capital, bro.
I've never. I mean, I've been to Colorado, but not for the bass scene.
Oh, you should definitely go to Bass Ops. Yeah,
Bass
If
Ops?
you ever make a trip out there,
Yeah.
definitely hit up Bass Ops. The people throwing Bass Ops out there are definitely.
Is that the one where it looks like the Chinese laundry? It's like the
I
small.
don't think I've seen. I don't think I've been to the Chinese Laundry.
Oh, for sure. I don't even. Where is that?
What Bass Ops?
No, Chinese laundry.
Oh, I don't know.
You've heard of it though,
I
right?
don't think I have.
Oh, never mind. It's like a small. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but yeah, man, Bass Ops. Definitely go ahead and check that place out when you're in Denver. Yeah, real tight spot.
definitely.
I had the privilege to play out there as well. I opened up for Sweet Tooth.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And,
sick.
Yeah, it was pretty
But did
tight.
you do like get like flown out there and stuff? And
I went out there. Yeah, I went out there, got a hotel.
did they like pay for everything?
Yeah, they ended up.
How was that, dude? I've
it-
always wanted to do that.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean
Yeah.
the check. At least with that particular experience, like I didn't get paid like on the spot because like
Yeah.
with bookings like that, like sometimes they send you a check
Oh, for sure.
and the actual like venue, depending on who's paying you out. Like
Yeah.
for the example, the venue was paying me out.
Oh, okay.
So like the venue, their way of like paying out was like through a check. So I had to wait for that money
For
and
sure.
yeah, but everything else was pretty tight, bro. I really fuck with the community out there. Really bass music enthusiasts, and it was pretty tight, bro.
Fuck yeah. I will
That's
have to pay him a visit. Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where it's at. This page, they look sick as fuck though. This venue, they've had a bunch of dope ass. They had John Casey, bro. They had Virtual Riot. They've had a bunch of dope
They have cool
Epic.
stuff.
Hell yeah, it's a dope ass place. Let's see, contact.
Yeah, Denver is like really great location. What other place would be good?
Um,
I feel like Las Vegas now would be a cool place now for bass.
Yeah, you know, like that where Excision throws his shows in
Oh,
like
in
downtown
Ohio?
Las Vegas.
Oh, I mean, downtown Las
That's a
Vegas, yeah.
sick ass venue. I've never been, but I've always seen videos and it looks cool because it's got like, you know, fucking like Main Street in the background. It's like all of Vegas.
Have you
Pretty
done
cool.
any outside, out of state gigs? Or
I mean, I played in Vegas once, but it was at this like 21 and over club, and I was like 19, and I went and played, and then they kicked me out. So, and also I played it to like a crowd of nobody. So
I feel it.
that's all right.
I mean, we've had gigs like that.
Oh yeah, but that's
everyone gets gigs like that.
Oh, and I played in Tijuana. I played in Tijuana
shit, yeah.
at an underground show. That was sick.
Wow.
That was actually really sick. There was only like 20, 30 people, but it felt like there was like 100 because of like the energy they were.
Mhm.
And it was a small room. It was super sick. Yeah, it's pretty like the bass scene out in Mexico is pretty small, especially in like that area. But like, I don't know. I heard it gets popping. Like,
And you were dropping like dubstep
oh yeah. It was me and Milkman. Me and him went back to back.
in Tijuana.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, that was sick.
Holy shit! Shout out Milkman.
Yeah, shout out Milkman.
Dubstep being dropped in Tijuana. Who would have fucking known?
Dude, and the dude who threw it, he was really nice.
He's from there. The guy that-
Undercox. I don't know if you know Undercox.
Undercox now.
No.
Boy, so.
Yeah, he like we met him because he did shows at the Basement in San Diego, and some of his friends, and then he got like a group together and rented out like some room in some studio in Tijuana, and it was fun. It was crazy.
All right, cool.
So the Chinese laundries in Sydney.
Oh, for sure.
Sydney,
Okay,
Australia.
Australia. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a place I want
Down
to play,
under.
dude.
Bro, that shit looks
Dude, they get
sick as
down.
fuck.
Kangaroo Jack, homie.
Yeah,
Kangaroo
straight up.
Jack.
Kangaroo Jack. You ever seen that movie? Yeah, you obviously.
Putting shrimps on Barbies, homie.
Yeah, straight up.
All right, man. So I believe you go ahead and answer
Yes.
me the last question.
If you had to change your name and rebrand, what would it be?
What was a good question?
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
That's Spider-Man.
Uncle Ben.
Ben.
You're gonna be this this universe's Spider-Man, bro.
That's a really good question. I was gonna say Charlie Camino, but I've already said that in a past episode.
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah, it's hard. So there's Husky. I think I'd go with Electron and go and do Electro House.
Oh, for sure. Are you big into that? Electro
I used to be like
Oh,
Electro
for sure.
House, yeah.
I've never
So if
really.
I had to rebrand and like take a different approach, like
Yeah.
maybe go like Electro House like approach, mid tempo,
Oh, for sure.
like
yeah.
mid tempo
Yeah.
Electro House approach.
I've never really gotten into it, but I've heard it at like because like I went to EDC this year and in 2019, and I just like walking by stages, you'll just like walk into something you've never heard,
Yeah.
and it was like Electro House. I don't know who was playing, but someone was like, "Yeah, this is Electro House." I was like, "Oh, this is sick."
Yeah, or like I was thinking Dr. Electro.
Oh, okay, yeah, Dr. Electro is sick. Sort of like a
Shit, Electro.
Yeah, that was pretty tight.
Dr. Electro. But would you have like an outfit, or would it just?
Now I'm
be
thinking
up
about
there?
it, maybe.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. A
Kinda
black,
go with, like-
a black doctor outfit. You know, most doctor outfits are white. It'll be black. You feel me? Still keeping it black.
Straight up.
Yeah, still keeping it rhythm.
Yeah. Definitely do the all black doctor suit.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, Doctor Electro.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me get you on the last question, bro.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah. So you're in charge of stage design
Okay.
for one of the stages at EDC. Tell us about your design.
Oh shit. It would definitely be similar to the bass pod, if you guys know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
And this is like the recent bass pod. Definitely a full PK sound system. Holy
Yep.
shit, dude! That bass pod those speakers
DK
knock,
are
dude.
just ridiculous.
I would definitely want that. I would definitely have it sort of like industrial, sort of
okay.
like chains everywhere, sort of like a construction vibe, but without like the construction.
Oh, okay.
Like
see.
I don't know, like the dirt, the change, the rust, like I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah,
It would be very like industrial, metalish vibe.
Kind of like being like at a metal show, like in a warehouse.
Yes,
chains around,
like a
type
warehouse
vibe.
feel for sure.
All right. Would this be inside or outside?
You said at EDC, bro.
Well,
Yeah, it could be
in
inside.
like a tent.
Oh yeah, like a
I would
tent.
do like a tent, yeah.
Oh.
But have it, do like the whole fucking tent. Like if we were doing the welder's workshop,
Okay.
like the whole tent, like be decked out with shit coming down.
Okay.
Like walking into like a fucking butcher shop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But like have like,
But with metal and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Chains. I
I
feel
don't
it.
know. I feel like that's a little far out, but I mean, I could do it possibly.
It's safe to say that the stage that you'd want to play on it's bass pod.
Yes. Holy shit. Dude, that's the dream. Have you ever been there? Like, have you been and like to bass pod and stuff?
Yeah. I've been to. I got to experience the bass pod stage. Let's see, 40, 50, like 5 times.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. EDC Las Vegas was like the first time like I went, and the bass pod had the PK sound, and that shit hits different, bro.
Dude, it like almost if you're like up front, it pretty much it like hits right here, and you like want to throw up. Like, ugh.
Yeah, I was there at EDC this past EDC. That shit was fucking
for sure.
wild.
Who?
I think I saw Ganja.
Subtronics.
Oh yeah, I saw Subtronics.
Holy shit!
There.
I hadn't seen him in a really long time, and he threw the fuck down. Absolutely insane.
I think was Ganja White Knight at the bass pod too.
Yeah. I didn't. I saw like the end of it.
Yeah, I was at his whole set. That shit was wild.
Yeah,
that was the first time I ever like even heard of Ganja White Knight. I'm really not into that like slow tempo type shit. But the homegirl was like, "Nah, we gotta see Ganja White Knight." I was like, "All right." That shit was different. I was like, "Oh
yeah,
fuck.
dude, it's weird."
I love his visuals. His visuals are fucking.
They're super unique. And same with Liquid Stranger. I don't know if you saw him.
Liquid Stranger.
He runs a Wakan, right?
Yeah. Dude, I'd love to release off of like Wakan too. Like Wakan. I'd like that experimental stuff. Shit's crazy. It's fun. It's fun producing it. It's because it's just like, you know, literally what it is, experimenting, just random sounds and like, I don't know, just having fun with it.
Well, we'll go more into like your announcements, man. Like, are we gonna be getting more some of that freeform as well coming into the next new year?
Yeah, definitely. Next year, I kind of want to put together like a small like 3 or 4 song EP of like some experimental weird shit. Definitely by the end of 2022, because I definitely want to like still focus on dubstep and RIDDIM, and you know, kind of get my name more out in there, and then branch off once I get in there. You know, I don't know, sort of like a business aspect of it.
I feel it. Yeah, you want to establish a sound and then go out.
Yeah,
I feel it,
yeah,
definitely.
no, yeah. You put it perfect words.
Definitely, because I'm pretty sure we all have that idea or that mindset at some point, you know.
Yeah,
but for sure.
For upcoming show that you're gonna be doing, like your own visuals as well, like a set of unique visuals.
I do not. I could, because like Octodub again, he just started kind of like getting into like visuals and stuff, so I definitely gonna hit him up soon. But no, I don't have any right now. I wish.
Oh, you get there.
Oh, I do. I have beanies coming out though.
Hey.
Some merch.
Oh, some merchandise. Hell yeah. Where can one get some merch whenever you do drop it?
It's gonna be like a pre-sale, and it's like on like a DM like basis, I think.
All right, for sure.
I've never done this before, like the merch stuff.
Yeah.
I might even just fuck around and make like a website real quick.
Hey,
kind of like put it on there.
Yeah, bet.
But yeah, definitely like by the end of December, I'll have them up and post it up.
Honestly, having your own website in general is just
a
really good idea.
Yeah,
a really good idea.
I definitely want to get into that, and like a whole like EPK and stuff.
Yeah,
I definitely need to like
definitely.
get into making one of those, because like I started one and I just haven't finished it.
I feel you.
It's just hard. I mean, I have Milkman, who like, you know, he's smart with that shit.
Yeah.
So
you could also reach out to other people to help you out. Like I know some people that actually just do professional EPKs for people and like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
do it
much
off
is that
commission.
stuff? I've never really looked into it.
How much was your last one?
That something like that could range from like 100, 150.
That's not even that bad.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just sometimes they charge you that much because of their experience and how long they do it. But like, there's some pretty cool designers and like pretty cool like tradesmen out there that do like EPKs like maybe for like 50, 75. They do still like really great work.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, it's like a good professional EPK starting out like presentable. I think 100, 150 is like,
oh, for sure,
a good.
That's definitely in my range.
Fair.
That's definitely in my range. That's usually what I spend on like for like artwork and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think artwork. That's
yeah.
around the same how much I spend for like artwork.
Yeah,
it's like 100, 150.
150.
A lot, sometimes more, just depending how detailed
the
the artwork could get. Because my graphic designer always tells me like if it gets more detailed, then yeah, it's gonna cost a little more because
Yeah.
the time they gotta put in. Then,
Yeah.
So it kind of it ranges, definitely ranges.
Yeah. It's sick too, because like the guy who like does all my artwork is fucking crazy. And I met him through going on my Explorer page on like Instagram, or like you go to like search in someone, it's like right there. But yeah, shout out Far Out Studios. But he kills it every time. I just tell him what to, like, I don't know. He just puts his own touch on it too. And it's, for $150, it's pretty good. And I feel like I'm getting a good deal with that one.
I feel you. Like when I look for artwork and stuff, I usually look for people that I just like their design, because if I like what they are already putting out, if I send them my idea, no matter what, even if they don't necessarily grasp exactly what I was saying, I still know they're gonna put out a dope product at the end of the day, So it's just finding people work that you necessarily really like.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's still like their brand on the line, and they want to make sure it's some shit that they're satisfied with.
Yeah, they're representing himself as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I remember when my graphic designer hit me up on SoundCloud. He was like, "Hey, bro, your artwork, to be honest, not buzzing. I can't make your shit buzzing."
Hell yeah.
Nah, I'm just playing Santiago. No, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, if you want me to like do artwork for you, like I could definitely make some cool more polished like artwork for your tracks and make it more reflective of like your art." And I was like, "All right, cool, I'm down." And then he made like one of my first artwork covers of like 2020, and that was really good. And then after a while, like I just been using my guy.
Oh, for sure.
And if you want to, if you're not like, if you're open to like to anyone else, like you could definitely use him as well. His name is Slash.
Oh, for sure.
You could like look up his portfolio and everything. And he does really great work. He does track artwork covers. He does visuals.
Oh, okay.
There's a bunch of stuff, and there's a lot of. I mean, obviously, there's a lot more like creatives that do a bunch of that. But definitely check out his stuff if you want to see what kind of style he does.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm with it. Just send me his info.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, bro. Well, before we end the recording for today's spotlight episode, was there anything that you want to announce? Anything that you wanted to mention? You got maybe an upcoming unreleased single that you didn't touch on that you want to talk about, or
I mean, definitely the 24th. Look out for the Rail Breakers compilation. I believe there's like 10 of us on it, with the homie Brando.
You got Brando in there?
Yeah, Brando's on the comp.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I don't have any shows coming up, but 24th will probably be my last release for 22 or 2021, and then next year early I'll probably drop a single. So watch out.
Yeah, and I'll make sure to leave the link in the description so people can go ahead and follow and stay updated to you as well on your journey.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah, thank you for coming through the spotlight, man. It was real dope to kind of get to know you more as underneath that project as well. I mean, on the video, your face is blurred out. So it's pretty cool to we get the privilege to see, who you are and all that, and get to know you, and see who is the welder from hell.
Yeah, of course, dude. Thanks for having me out. It was fun.
And thanks to everyone that's watching, tuned in on YouTube and SoundCloud. We appreciate you guys treating our special guests with hospitality and coming out and support on this episode. If you guys dig the content, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and hit the bell alert button and stay notified. This is a Spotlight podcast here at Lucid Tempo, and we out.
Peace.